One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rockets will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down on the offense.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. With the catch, it's McCoy. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hayes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Crosby. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Toledo's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Perry.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Rockets are rolling down the field. That's reeled in. It's Perry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Baker. Makes the catch, it's Graham. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Gators. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. With the catch, it's Mays. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab near the sticks, it's Perry. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Set up for second and short after that completion. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rockets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Gonna run it. It's Webb. Oh, better look out. Wide open spaces. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Webb. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Mims. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Baker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Graham. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Perry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Rockets are marching down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Baker. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He makes a grab, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Toledo.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close.
The hand to the running back.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The sure hands, it's Daniels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the returner will be brought down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Lost to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Graham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On the ground, it's Dupree. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to barge in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Back to pass, it's Baker. Makes the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graham. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Perry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This time he's got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes a connection. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He just barely got enough of that one. He just barely kept it straight enough, too. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half. Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's a 0. And they'll knock him down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That ball is caught. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Dupree. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. On the ground, it's Webb. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hayes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The give out of the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And some room to work. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Touchdown, Toledo! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. On the run, it's Webb. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCoy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Brings up second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Rockets come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Baker. This time on target. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught over the middle. It's Dupree. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rockets are flying down the field. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Makes him past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Dupree. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Dropping back, it's Baker. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The last two plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on third and goal? Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCoy. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking for a crease. It's Webb. He breaks a tackle. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks it through to put them up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throwing right. Zips it out to his man. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dupree. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Rockets. And in the final moment, they've taken the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Wants to throw. It's Baker. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Toledo. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat.